There's a specific kind of tired that INFJs experience, and it's not the kind sleep fixes. It's the heaviness that sits behind your eyes even after a full night of rest. It's the emotional numbness that sneaks in, not because you don't care anymore, but because you've cared for too long without a break. It's the silence inside your chest when you've run out of room to feel anything else. Today, we're going to talk about emotional exhaustion. I'm the INFJ version. The subtle signs, the deep reasons behind it, and the psychology of why INFJs burn out emotionally faster than people realize. And by the end of this video, you'll be able to recognize exactly when your emotional system is waving a white flag before it collapses. Let's start with the sign most INFJs never identify until they're already drained. You start feeling distant from everyone, even the people you love. It's not rejection, not avoidance, not coldness. It's emotional dehydration. Your heart is too tired to pour into anyone else, so it quietly shuts the door until it can refill. Most people assume INFJs isolate because they dislike people, but the truth is INFJs isolate because their emotional system overheats. Another sign you're emotionally exhausted, you become unusually apathetic. You stop reacting, stop engaging, stop caring about things you normally care deeply about. Your passions feel muted, your creativity goes flat, your intuition becomes quiet. It's like someone dimmed the lights inside your mind, not because the feelings disappeared, but because your brain is trying to conserve emotional energy. And here's a subtle one. You become overly sensitive to small things. A slight tone shift, a small disappointment, a casual comment, a minor inconvenience. Any of these can feel like a tidal wave. When INFJs are emotionally healthy, they're resilient. When they're exhausted, the smallest emotional ripple feels like drowning. This brings us to another sign, one that's almost funny if it didn't hurt so much. You start fantasizing about disappearing. Not in a dramatic way, just a quiet life where no one needs you, where no one asks for emotional energy, where your nervous system can breathe without being tugged in 5 different directions. Emotional exhaustion makes INFJs crave a life that feels weightless. Another sign, you lose your ability to absorb other people's emotions. Normally, INFJs absorb feelings automatically. It's your superpower and your curse. But when you're emotionally exhausted, your empathy gets glitchy. You either feel everything too intensely or nothing at all. You stop interpreting people, stop reading the room, stop tracking emotional nuance. Your internal radar goes static, and honestly, that's your brain begging for recovery. Another sign you're emotionally exhausted as an INFJ, you become mentally foggy. Your thoughts slow down, your intuition feels blocked, your ability to make decisions becomes cloudy. You second guess everything, you lose clarity. It's not indecision, it's emotional overload contaminating your cognitive system. INFJs feel before they think. So when the emotional system collapses, the thinking system collapses right behind it. Another sign, your tolerance for small talk drops to 0. When INFJs are energized, small talk is tolerable, not enjoyable, but manageable. When INFJs are emotionally exhausted, small talk feels like nails on a chalkboard. You physically feel your patience thinning. Your brain whispers, no more surface level noise. You crave silence, depth, stillness, realness. Another sign, you withdraw from responsibilities you normally excel at. You stop following up, you stop initiating conversations, you stop taking care of tasks, you stop responding quickly, you stop being the reliable one, and then you quietly beat yourself up for it. But INFJ emotional exhaustion isn't laziness. It's the crash that comes after months of being the emotional backbone for everyone around you. Another sign, you become unusually irritable. INFJs are naturally patient, calm, and composed. But when you're emotionally drained, your social filter weakens. You have less space for nonsense, less tolerance for emotional messiness, less interest in drama. You snap quicker, you withdraw faster, you protect harder. Your brain is not malfunctioning, it's rationing energy. Another sign you're emotionally exhausted, you feel disconnected from yourself. INFJs rely heavily on self-connection, your intuition, your values, your inner compass. But emotional exhaustion separates you from your own depth. Everything feels foggy, foreign, dull. You stop journaling, stop reflecting, stop dreaming, stop contemplating, stop imagining. Your inner world becomes blurry, and that's terrifying for an INFJ. Another sign, you emotionally go offline mid-conversation. The conversation is still happening. The person is still talking. You're still nodding. But internally, you're gone. Your emotional bandwidth hits zero. INFJs don't storm out. They fade out. And maybe the most heartbreaking sign of INFJ emotional exhaustion, you don't feel like yourself. You feel like a flat version of who you are, a quieter version, a dimmer version, a version stripped of inner spark, a version who isn't participating in their own life, just enduring it. Emotional exhaustion makes INFJs forget their own depth. But here's the part that matters most. INFJ emotional exhaustion doesn't mean you're failing. It means you've been strong for too long without support. You've been carrying emotional weight no one sees. You've been listening deeply without being heard. You've been giving compassion without receiving any. You've been navigating emotional complexity alone. You've been absorbing too much of the world without release. Your exhaustion is not a flaw. It's evidence of how deeply you live. And the solution isn't to push harder, it's to heal smarter. You need solitude, not isolation, but intentional retreat. You need silence that resets your nervous system. You need time where no one demands your emotional attention. You need creative space. You need grounding. You need simplicity. You need truth. You need softness. You need presence. You need peace. INFJs recharge differently. You don't need stimulation. You need stillness. You don't need company. You need clarity. You don't need distraction. You need reconnection with yourself. And if any part of you recognized yourself in this video, please know this. You are not losing your depth. You are not becoming emotionless. You are not shutting down permanently. You are not breaking. You are tired, deeply tired, emotionally tired. But exhaustion is temporary. Your depth is not. And when INFJs recover, they come back stronger, clearer, softer, wiser, and more connected than ever. If you want to keep understanding your INFJ mind, the neuroscience, the psychology, the emotional architecture, subscribe, join the series, and grab Inside the Mind of an INFJ, available now on Amazon. Because you deserve to understand the mind you've been surviving with your whole life.